downtown Los Angeles, a city that never sleeps, but one building in its heart hides more nightmares than dreams. The Cecil Hotel, a place once meant for travelers and dreamers, but now remembered for death, despair, and something far more sinister. In 2013, a young woman named Elisa Lamb checked into this hotel. She was full of life, full of hope, and wanted nothing more than to explore the world. But just weeks later, her body would be found in one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks, with no clear explanation of how she got there. This is the real, chilling story of the mysterious death of Elisa Lamb. Long before Elisa Lamb ever set foot inside, the Cecil Hotel already had a reputation drenched in blood. Opened in 1927, it was once a luxurious destination for businessmen and tourists. But after the Great Depression, the area around it, known as Skid Row, decayed into poverty and crime. The hotel transformed from a glamorous stay into a breeding ground for tragedy. Suicides became common. Guests leapt from upper floors, landing on the streets below. Others were found dead in their rooms, from poison, gunshot wounds, or mysterious causes. Serial killers like Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, stayed there during his killing spree. Another murderer, Jacome Tavega, also called the Cecil home while hunting his victims. Locals began to whisper that the hotel was cursed, that something dark fed on the pain within its walls. Elisa Lamb was a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada. She was intelligent, curious, and loved sharing her thoughts online, especially on Tumblr. Her posts revealed a creative and introspective mind. She wrote about her dreams, her struggles with mental health, and her desire to see the world. In January 2013, she decided to take a solo trip across California. Her plan was simple: travel by train and bus, visit bookstores, and meet new people. Los Angeles was just one of her stops. She checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 28th. At first, she shared a room with other travelers in the hostel-style section of the hotel. But after a few days, her roommates complained about her odd behavior. The hotel staff moved her into a private room. No one could have imagined that this simple decision might have sealed her fate. Elisa kept in touch with her family during her trip, calling every day. But on January 31st, the call stopped. Her parents grew worried and contacted the Los Angeles Police Department. Detectives searched the hotel but found nothing unusual. Elisa was gone. No signs of struggle, no witnesses. Days passed, then weeks. Guests at the Cecil began complaining. The water from their taps was brownish, had a foul taste, and the pressure was low. Maintenance workers went to check the hotel's rooftop water tanks. On February 19th, a hotel maintenance worker climbed onto the rooftop. He opened one of the 4 large water tanks and saw something floating inside. It was the body of Elisa Lamb. She was naked, her clothes floating nearby, and the tank's hatch was closed. How did she get in there? To reach the tanks, she would have had to pass through locked security doors and climb a tall ladder. No alarm was triggered. No one saw or heard anything. The autopsy report listed her death as accidental drowning, with bipolar disorder as a contributing factor. There are many theories about what really happened to Elisa Lamb. Some believe it was a psychotic episode, that she climbed into the tank herself, disoriented and delusional. Others insist someone murdered her, and the police covered it up. A few even suggest something supernatural, that the Cecil Hotel's dark energy consumed her. Her behavior in the elevator, the strange malfunctioning doors, and the eerie coincidences surrounding her death all fuel these claims. There's even a disturbing connection. In 2005, a film called Dark Water depicted a mother and daughter living in an apartment where the water from the taps turned black. Because a girl's body was decomposing in the rooftop tank, the hotel's residents complained, just like in Elisa's case. The movie came out years before her death. Coincidence or something more sinister? Before the gruesome discovery, police released a security footage from one of the hotel's elevators, the last known sighting of Elisa Lam. The video showed Elisa stepping into the elevator, pressing several buttons. Then, something strange happens. She peeks out nervously, as if someone or something is following her. She steps in and out repeatedly, moves her hands in bizarre, almost ritual-like motions. She hides in the corner, then steps out again, and suddenly, she's gone. The elevator doors stay open far too long. It's as if the building itself was watching. Millions of people online analyzed that video frame by frame. Some claimed she was being stalked. Others believed she was hallucinating. And a few said she was possessed. After Elisa's death, the Cecil Hotel shut down for renovations and rebranded as Stay on Main. But no new name can wash away its past. The story of Elisa Lam continues to haunt millions, a reminder of how thin the line is between reality and nightmare. Her death remains officially accidental, but the questions remain unanswered. Who or what was Elisa running from? Why did the elevator behave so strangely? And how did she end up in a sealed tank, unnoticed for weeks? Perhaps some mysteries were never meant to be solved.
For more updates, subscribe our channel.